Zach, you don't give up a hit after the first inning. What allowed you to be so effective tonight?
It was just good command mainly, and that was pretty much the main thing. Located pretty well.
With every pitch, was it working for you?
Didn't throw many curves, but the other 3 pitches were working pretty good and located good, and just mix it up and work for a little bit.
Is it fair to say this is the type of outing you wanted to have, obviously, to come out of the gate for the regular season, just kind of considering, how your spring went?
Yeah, ideally something similar. I mean, want to go deeper in the game, but after the first 2 innings, didn't even know if we're going to get to 5 innings, so it was got a little better after that.
Physically, did you feel like you could go past 6?
Yeah, I've been feeling good, not getting tired ever since that one game. I think is against the Giants. It was terrible, but been feeling strong since then.
Talked a lot about the improved defense leading into it. Does a game like this put any doubt in your mind? You just kind of toss that aside.
Well, when I was out there, I mean, we know CC's about as good as you get, and catching balls out there is just didn't work out that time. And Rollins, I don't think he makes many errors usually, and that pop fly that later in the game, that was a really tough play. I don't know how they gave that an error, but I was watching on TV, so maybe in real life it looked different, but that was a pretty tough play. And then Puig did some good stuff today, almost threw out that guy. That would have been one of the best players of all time.
Does it surprise you what he can do with his arm?
Yeah, it's just amazing how accurate it is. Like, I've seen other guys throw as hard as he does, but, he gets rid of it really quick, and it's probably the most accurate I've ever seen. So I don't know how he does it. It's amazing.
Zach, we asked Clayton the same thing yesterday, what it was like facing Matt. You were on the same team with him for a few seasons. What was it like going up against him tonight?
It was like facing a normal guy, but, he was pretty darn good. His at-bats were really good and had a really important stolen base. Just I was able to get the next guy out, but getting in scoring position with 2 outs was pretty big. And, he's playing smart, and he's a good player.
To Bill's point, so much was made about the defense this year. Do you feel any different on the hill, knowing the different guys behind you now?
Not yet, really. I did notice Jock in center today. Amarista hit a ball to right center, and by the time I turned around, Jock was already full speed, where usually you don't see the guy making that good of a route. And, he got to a ball easily that I thought I didn't know when it was first hit if it was going to be a double or not. And, I've seen him do some impressive stuff with his routes and his good jumps.
After throwing to AJ for your first 2 years, the majority of time, was it a challenge for you to get on the same page with Yasmani tonight?
No, I usually don't like talking so positive all the time, but he's been unbelievable back there. Yeah, his catching is better than advertised, and working with me individually has been as good as you could expect. So I don't think, from what I've seen so far, it could have expected anything more.
What in particular has made him so unbelievable behind the plate?
He's done everything. His hands are great. He's blocked everything I've thrown. People stole on him last year, I feel like, just remembering stats. I could be wrong, but he's had some really good throws in the games I've pitched in spring training. So his throwing's been really good too. And then his game calling's been good. I couldn't draw up a better catcher at the moment.
So give us something negative. What didn't you like?
No, I don't really have much. The end result was negative.
How did you do out there?
It wasn't annoying. It wasn't annoying. It was fine.
Did you start to throw a little bit earlier, or was it pretty much a normal pregame routine for you today? Even with the,
Normal pregame. They did a good job letting us know what was happening, and sometimes it could get a little iffy, but the weather guy did a good job today.
Even positive about
Yeah,
the weather.
another positive.